There we go. 1, 2, tree.
Okay, so here we are back again. I took apart the clutch basket. Of course, you know, the clutch basket, all you had to do was pull it out. Taking it out, and you could see all the different plates that were cracked and busted, and you could see that this on the edge, I don't know if you could see it from that angle, but there's a ridge here and on a few of them. So looks like things have been, well, at least didn't blow up on me, didn't disintegrate. One of the things I could tell you that while riding, when I would pop the clutch while under power, I could feel the engine spin up, but obviously it's not grabbing, and then eventually it would just grab and then off I would go. So it was like a surge while I was riding. Well, now that's all done, it's back to dismantling everything else. Yesterday I went ahead and popped off this socket here. Now I didn't obviously use this one, but I have a breaker bar and whatnot, and popped it off, and there we go. Just finger tight. So that's off. Voila. That'll be all cleaned up as well. This should just like pop right out of there. Come on, there it goes. Yeah. You know, and actually that's possibly reusable, but boy, yeah, it's like I feel all this grit on my fingers, and obviously that grit is metal. Yeah, I'll probably just reuse. You might be able to reuse it. We'll see. We'll see. As you can see through the whole process, I'm trying to talk through it, and you know, thinking about things like, oh yeah, I can reuse this, I cannot. Hey, look at that. Yay! Look at that. So that's all out. Now this has got an edge at the end of it, and I think that's just normal with the manufacturing process. So that obviously that is the next piece on here. I've got my trusty little heat gun over there. I'm gonna heat that sucker up, put the socket on that, breaker bar, and off that goes. And I've got some extra fun stuff in here. I've got a pipe bender that comes in handy as an extension to the breaker bar. So, all right, I'm gonna pause this, set this up, and off I go. This is not used as a hair dryer. Your hair will ignite. All right, that's that. Put that off to the side there. I've got my little locking plastic doodad in there. All right, that goes there. I can probably just shove this over here. Okay, and then we're just going to little push in the bush. Oh, there it goes. It did it. It did it. I've heard other people say, don't use an air ratchet, kind of torque wrench on it, because, well, you might snap stuff or set your flywheel out of balance. So, well, now that should do it. So everything else should just be little, uh-oh, well. Yay! Ooh. Look at that. Oh, things are just working here. You can see grease in there. I know you're supposed to grease these things before you power them down. But all right, so that's all done. That comes out of there. Oh, that comes out there. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm just thrilled about this. I didn't need a sprocket puller or anything like that. Looky. There you go, folks. Manufacturing 2 of them. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see if you could see that. Here, I gotta get the angle right, but I'm gonna point this up a little bit because I know I'm angled down and my hands are all now greasy. Right there is February 1978. So there you go, guaranteed that this is a 1979 case. How fun. I'm just excited that all this is working. This is normal, by the way. All right, so all this gets cleaned out. You can see all the gunk in there. I'll clean that all out. On here, I'm gonna put on my new chain. Actually, I don't even have to pull that out because I'm not replacing that. All this looks good. Oh, old chain go bye-bye. I'll clean those out. I mean, so luckily this chain was still good for the most part, but yeah, I heard that little chunk fall out of there. Yeah, this thing's been shaved down. You can see how shiny it is in the light if I can get the reflection right. But yeah, this thing's been sawing away. And now if you want to compare it to the other side of it, you know, you can actually see rings. And this is all just ground down. All right, so cleanup time. Clean this all up. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean this all really good as much as possible. Clean these, clean my clutch cage and my sprockets. Make sure no bits and pieces there. Air gun, blow it all out. Clean off all this good stuff, and then reinstall. So what you might see me do here in these quick snips or pictures or whatever else I might throw up here, I'm just using a simple bottle washer and some brake parts cleaner. You can see all the grime that has come off of it, and I can't even say it's grime. That could just be ground up metallic bits from either the plates or from, you know, the chain cutting into things. You know what? Here, science experiment. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a magnet over here. Let's see, this magnet right here. Oh, and by the way, this is the official Junkyard Dadsky beer fridge. You'll see I've been collecting stickers slowly, different breweries, different locations, different products that I've been part of, but for the moto blogger side and parts area where I have pulled parts from, you got good old shadetree surgeon, you got Weems, some Rapstar action there, sporty parts, great little spot if you need to find some of these old parts that are hard to come by. I've got some other things coming in, obviously Whiskey Chaser, some Frost Cycle Shack. Good guy, he's got a great shop on eBay and some good videos on YouTube that's helped me out on my 79. And there will be more stickers on the way. I know I've got some Flip Nah stickers coming in too, so you'll see that. And yeah, well, things will continue to build up and pile on here. And obviously, you can't have a Harley without having the official Harley Davidson motorcycles chrome sticker. But anyway, back to the action. So I've just got a little tiny magnet on here. I'm just gonna, see? Can you see the little action? That is all steel. It's just steel bits. So it's not just grime, folks. Yeah, look at that. Where's the kids when you need them? They're on the inside right now. But little science experiment, you can see what you think might be grime and that shiny stuff that looks like graphite and whatnot, which, you know, there shouldn't be any graphite in the fluid that's been used in here. But again, don't know what's been run in the past. Yeah, so these are all just metal shavings. And yeah, so that's fun. So back to work here. So I'll continue to keep on cleaning and scrubbing away and use different various means to clean these things. You know what I could use? I should probably just get some cotton swabs and whatnot. Cotton swabs. Q-tips. Because that's what they are, Q-tips. But I want to clean these things out as best as possible, because at least next time if I ever have to take it apart, and I can dive into trying to diagnose what may be going wrong. And obviously, I don't know what happened before all this. I've only had the bike about a year now, and have done, you know, some changes to it. Haven't really touched the engine too much besides adjusting tappets, changing fluids, probably over regularly because it is an older bike and there is no oil filter on this. It's just a fancy, nice air cooler or oil cooler. But changing plugs, tightening down a lot of things that, because again, it's been sitting a while, and you know, you can see up here on the rocker box that it used to leak, and I went up there and I just kind of put a wrench to it and it twisted. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not even close to being torqued down. So besides doing some of that, engine runs pretty damn good. Haven't opened up the cam side yet. I don't know if I want to change cams on it. Again, it's one of those things like, yeah, should I not? What do I want to do with it? This is a very old bike. It is 79. It is 42 years old. And when I got it, besides it being stripped down, I wanted to try to make it at least feel closer to being stock. At least some of the things on here aren't stock. I can't say the handlebars are. Obviously, the lights weren't on it, so I added lights to it. But again, I tried to go as close as possible to what I envisioned was the original bike. You know, some 1970s publications of it show the bike, you know, with the Siamese exhaust that you've seen on it, and it's hit or miss. This paint job, can't tell you if it's original, but I've talked to some others who have similar paint jobs to original 79s, and from what I understood was that they bought it fresh off the showroom floor with these paint jobs on here. So I can't tell you for certain if this is strictly custom. Is this Harley custom, or is it just, you know, add-ons? I know chestnut brown was one of the colors, but there's definitely a nice metallic flake in it, which I think the colors on here look great, especially the orange. All right, anyway, enough talking, back to working. Reassembly time! Alright, we're back at it. So, where we left off? Well, I cleaned up all the parts over there. Now it's time to reassemble some of this good stuff. And so we can get back to work on it. Let's see. First up, gloves. Gotta get gloves. Gotta learn my lesson. Wear gloves. My fingers are just gonna be permanently greasy. Eee. And poof! It's all back together. I had a friend come over and had a beer and gave me a hand. The clutch hub nut is torqued to 150 pounds. The front, according to specs, is 90 to 120, so obviously it's 120. All torqued down. We've got the Hayden adjuster or auto tensioner in here, which I'm very happy with. Look at it. Look at the play on this. This is like perfect. No more slappy slap. No more slapping. That's fantastic. I'm gonna clap on that. No slap. Hey, that sounds pretty good. All right, so now I'm just going to well, button it all up together. I've got some genuine James gaskets for the primary, obviously. Perfect fit. I've got extra new O-rings and grommets and whatnot, so that's all going to go in there. Take care of all that, and hopefully by the end of it all, it'll be all buttoned up and looking fresh. All right, see you guys soon.